Hello everyone, and welcome to How-FixIT. If your Lenovo ThinkCentre M93p is running hot, the cooling fan has become loud, or the computer slows down under load, dust buildup and dried thermal paste may be reducing the efficiency of the cooling system. In this video, I'll show you how to disassemble the computer, clean the fan and heatsink, replace the thermal paste, and reassemble everything step by step. For this repair, you'll need a Phillips No. 1 screwdriver, plastic pry tools, tweezers, an anti-static brush, and fresh thermal paste to restore the thermal interface on the processor. I've included links to the tools and parts in the video description below. Before you start, make sure the computer is disconnected from the power adapter. Disassembly begins with removing the top cover of the case. Unscrew the screw located near the DisplayPort connector. After removing the screw, slide the top cover to the side and lift it off the case. Now disconnect the fan cable from the motherboard. First, disconnect the SATA cable from the hard drive. This will give you better access to the fan connector. Remove the 3 screws securing the fan, then lift the fan out of the case. Once the fan is removed, we can begin cleaning it. However, I recommend removing the 4 additional screws to open the fan housing and access the blades. This allows for much more effective dust removal. Now, let's move on to cleaning the heatsink. It's important to remove any accumulated dust from the heatsink fins because this is one of the most important steps for improving airflow and preventing overheating. If you also want to clean dust from the motherboard, use only an anti-static brush. After cleaning, remove the 4 screws securing the heatsink to the motherboard. Once the screws are removed, carefully lift the heatsink and disconnect the speaker cable from the motherboard. Now we can remove the old thermal paste from the heatsink and processor. If the thermal paste is very dry, use isopropyl alcohol and cotton swabs to clean off the old thermal interface material. After removing the old thermal paste, we can apply fresh thermal paste. If you're still unsure which thermal paste to choose for your device, I recommend watching my separate video where I test the most popular thermal pastes on different devices and determine the best option for computers, graphics cards, and laptops. I've included a link to that video in the description below. To apply the thermal paste, place a small amount onto the CPU, then use a plastic tool to spread it evenly across the entire processor surface. In my opinion, manually spreading the thermal paste is one of the most reliable methods because it ensures full coverage before installing the heatsink. This helps eliminate dry spots around the corners and edges, which is especially important for proper heat transfer. Place the heatsink back onto the processor and tighten the 4 screws evenly. Reconnect the speaker cable to the motherboard. Install the fan, secure it with the screws, and reconnect the fan cable to the motherboard. Reconnect the SATA cable to the hard drive. Place the top cover back onto the case, slide it into position, and secure it with the screw. If you found this guide helpful, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more tech tips and guides. Visit our website for more tech insights and do-it-yourself guides. Remember, every tech challenge is an opportunity to learn and grow. Thanks for watching How-FixIT, and see you in the next video.